There's a double whammy in this budget on the tax increases that have been proposed. Not only do $636 billion in new taxes get thrown onto the backs of small businesses all across this country, but then they come through the back door, and this is where the rest of the 95% of the people that supposedly aren't going to pay a dime in new taxes, this is where they get hit. This is their energy proposal on cap and trade, a carbon tax. And this is something that you haven't heard a lot of people on the Democratic side talking about, because as people see what this does, they realize this is where everybody else pays more money. $646 billion in new taxes on energy production in this country. And of course, all across this country, as energy taxes are increased, who pays for those taxes? That's not something that they just absorb. They have the authority to pass that on to ratepayers. So now this is where the 95% of the people that were promised they wouldn't be paid.
Reclaiming my time, gentlemen, I think there must be something wrong with your chart here, because I was just on this floor last week and I heard the president say that nobody making less than $250,000 is going to pay any of these taxes. And I said, I'm glad I'm not going to have to pay any of these taxes, because I make less than $250,000 a year. And now you're ruining my whole evening by telling me that that isn't true. Is that what you're saying? I yield.
Well, I'm sorry to upset, if you already ate dinner, I'm sorry to upset your stomach. But a lot of people across the country are starting to get very upset as they see the realization of these proposals, because change as a concept sounds great. There are a lot of things we need to change about Washington, D.C. In fact, we've proposed an alternative, H.R. 470. You can actually go online. We put our proposals online.